All right, so we are out here. I can't believe I just did that. Recorded a whole entire video without pushing record. I could be a dumbass. Anyways, we're out here in the countryside. I don't know, somewhere north of where I live, and we are on my Honda Trail 125. New to me. It's got all of how many miles are on it? 83 miles on it, and I've put 33 of those 83 on here. Brand new to me bike. Model year 2023. What is going on with the shifter? I can't see, like, sometimes. There, okay. The shifting is kind of weird. Still getting used to it. I'm getting pretty good at it. Anyways, out here on my new to me 2023 Honda Trail 125. I'm just going to talk about why I traded my my CRF 300l for this bike. So let's get going. So I bought my CRF 300l a couple years ago. It's been almost 2 years exactly, and I only put 400 miles on that bike. Not a lot, and I'm going to explain why. So when I bought that bike, I had all kinds of ideas for, you know, doing some dirt road exploring and doing this and doing that and all that stuff like that. But to me, I could never just get fully comfortable on that bike. Some of the major reasons are, even though it's a squishy soft suspension, I felt like the bike was kind of too tall. The ergonomics didn't fit me all that well. The positioning of the bars and the seats and all that other stuff, and it just didn't fit me all that well. I could never really get too comfortable on that bike, and I never had a lot of confidence for going and doing things on it. You can call me a sis if you want, I don't care. I prefer smaller bikes when it comes to exploring places, like my scooter, my ADV 150. I love that bike. It's like perfect size for exploring around on paved roads and things. It can do some dirt roads and stuff, but wouldn't put it through too much. But anyways, my CRF 300l, I could just never get comfortable on that bike, and I hated how twitchy that throttle was. And I even did the thing where you're supposed to, you know, factory reset and all that stuff. Did absolutely nothing. I made a video about it. You know, you can go watch that if you want. It does absolutely nothing. I don't care what anybody says. To get the CRF 300l to where I would think that it would be more comfortable for me, I would have to dump money into an exhaust and a tune and a bigger gas tank for it, and do something with the suspension. You know, I would have to dump probably another $3,000 or $4,000 into that bike to get it to where I want it to be. And then, even then, who knows? I mean, the stupid seat on that thing, when I'd come to a stop, the right side of the seat was super hard. It had like a ridge in it or something. It would dig into my leg and hurt real bad. So I didn't like that. Anyways, there's a couple things about that bike I really didn't like, so I never rode it. I had it for 2 years, and I just never felt inspired to go out and ride the thing and go out and enjoy it and stuff. And every time I did ride it, you know, it's just not for me. Just an uncomfortable bike. Don't get me wrong, they're really good bikes for what they are, but I'm not a dual sport, like a larger, you know, dual sport dirt bike kind of guy. I'm just not. I like small bicycles, small motorcycles, small cc motorcycles, smaller frame, smaller size, all that good stuff. You guys know, and if you watch my channel for a long time, the majority of my bikes are like 300 cc's or less. So anyways, I took my bike, I was out riding that bike one day, and just a couple weeks ago, and I saw that the Honda dealership had a Trail 125, a brand new one, in the showroom. 2025 model in that gray color, really cool. So I rode past there when they were closed, and I went home and started thinking about it. I was like, you know, maybe I should just go ahead and trade my CRF 300l for one of these Trail 125s, because ever since I, you know, thought about buying one of these things, I think it would be a really cool investment. And thinking, when I bought my CRF 300, if this bike, the Trail 125, was sitting right next to the CRF 300, which bike would I have bought? And ultimately, I would have purchased a Trail 125, because I've been thinking about these before the CRF 300, and I know I would have bought one of these. But so these are one of those motorcycles, you guys can probably relate to this, that once you start thinking about it, you never get it out of your head until you actually go buy one, and then you just cross your fingers that it's as good as you hope that it would be. And so far, I know I've only done 30 miles on this bike, but this bike is as good as I hope it would be. So I took the CRF 300l down to the dealership. Actually emailed them first and said, how much you give me on trade on this, and they offered me, you know, way more than I still owed on my loan, because I got it for a really good price when anyways. They made me a good offer on a trade-in, so I went down there, and I was going to trade my CRF for that 2025 Honda Trail. And when I walked in the door, lo and behold, they had just gotten this bike in. This is a 2023, right? A 2023 with 50 miles on it. The guy traded it in on a Honda Rebel, like a 500 or something. He wanted a bigger bike. Anyways, don't matter why he traded it in. So I asked him, you know, I looked at the price tag on this one. This one's roughly about $1,000 less than the brand new one was. I can't remember the exact number that was on the tag. I want to say maybe it was like $3,200 bucks, $3,190. I don't know. It was quite a bit less. Anyway, so it was pretty much a no-brainer. I traded my CRF in on this one and saved some money, and we're all good to go. They gave me some extra money towards my bike, and I put it down on this, and now my payments are super low, and they're not that long. So in the end, I wrote it off on this bike, and I don't regret it whatsoever. The CRF 300l, I hope it serves whoever buys it next, you know, serves whatever purpose they have for it. But me, I'm just not wanting to go out on a big bike that I could possibly, you know, hurt myself on easier. I like the fact that this thing sits really low to the ground, and I could duck walk it if I needed to through obstacles or over things and stuff, where I couldn't do that on the CRF because it sat quite a bit higher. It's a confidence thing, guys. It just really is. It's a confidence thing. I'm, you know, 51 or 50, I don't remember. I'm old. I'm an old fart now, and I don't want to hurt myself riding around off-road. So I chose a bike that I thought I could handle easily and not have to worry about things if I decide to go camping by myself, that I know I could pick this bike up and do whatever, because this bike is so light. I mean, they say it weighs 250 pounds, but which I'm sure it does, but it holds all its weight really super low, and I can move this thing around like it's nothing. So I know if I were to drop this thing, it's like picking up a regular bicycle. It's just super easy. But all the thoughts that I had in my mind about owning one of these things and hope that they would, you know, that this bike was all that I would, you know, hope it would be, it truly is. It's a really, really cool bike, and I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I'm getting used to the shifting. I just got to get used to this transmission. It's strange. But yeah, so the CRF 300l is gone. I took my parts off of it and traded in on this bike, and so far so good. I'm really liking this bike. It's comfortable. The seat, like right in the middle of your butt, starts to get a little bit sore after a while, but everything that I wanted this bike to be, it's turning out to be. So it's not as slow as people said it is. I mean, I'm doing 47 miles an hour, kind of going up a slight hill, and this thing is pulling. I don't know, maybe I got a tailwind or something. I don't know. It's, yeah. What the hell is it? Anyway, so there's going to be more videos on this bike. There might be one or two more that I'm on the CRF that are unedited yet that I might put out there eventually, just to put them out. But my plans for this bike are the same plans that I had for the CRF, but that I just never ended up doing because I could just never get comfortable on that bike. So I'm really liking it so far. Hopefully, you know, I'll get to have lots of adventures on this thing, but I'm gonna, you know, order some things for it and put them on this bike and kit it out to be a nice little exploration bike, and you know, do what I'm gonna do. So anyways, I thought I'd just make a quick video explaining my reasoning why this is a better bike for me than the CRF 300l, and that I don't have it anymore. I guess if anybody's looking for a super low mileage CRF 300l, it's at the Poland's Honda dealership here in Yakima, Washington. If you want one, go on and buy it. I think I want like $5 grand for it, so you could save some money off a brand new one if you want one. I took really good care of it, and I hardly rode it, so yeah, it's in good shape. Hasn't even had its first oil change yet, but you can have that bike. It's all yours. Anyways, thanks for stopping by the channel again and checking out my video. Really enjoy making them. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video, hopefully not too far away from now. So thanks everybody, have a good day, ride safe, and we'll see you on the next one.